Hello my dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and you are watching your favorite channel EURGBP webinars. This is EURUSD and GBPUSD technical analysis. We are doing it every day. Today is 17th of February 2022. I am a EURGBP community member. There is a community of the EURGBP clients where we share the ideas and do general talkings. And don't confuse me with an employee of EURGBP Bank because I am not. So all the views or opinions or the trading ideas that I am going to discuss here are of my own. As the name of the title suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of euro against the dollar and the British pound against the US dollar. If the time permit, we will also carry out the technical analysis of other major pairs and crude oil and bullions and Bitcoin. Now, as a technical analyst, I already know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, whether it is political or fundamental. So we will only focus on the price charts. We will not talk about any fundamentals. And in this program, we will only be using the candlestick charts and we'll try to find out the key levels for all the pairs and we'll see how we can use them to trade. Now, if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to our channel's homepage. Go in the playlist section, search for the profitable candlestick patterns and profitable chart patterns playlist. If you go through them, it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this program. But just to make you acquainted with this one, in this program, we are doing a little price action analysis and we are not using any indicators. So you may find it difficult to understand in the beginning. But as the time goes and you see more and more videos, you will know what we are trying to do. This is just a support and resistance analysis actually. Last but not least, everything that I say in this video is for information or knowledge purposes only. You have to do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. This was the introduction from my side. Now we should look for the disclaimer. Now, the trading foreign exchange on margin actually carries a high level of risk. So you please pause this video here, go through the risk disclaimer, understand it completely, and then only continue with the video. I hope you have understood the risk disclaimer by now. Let us go to the charts. So the first chart that I'm going to show you is the US dollar daily chart. Yesterday we were talking about the dollar going higher and we had said that there is a possibility that the price will start churning here up and down for some time before it breaks out of this symmetrical triangle which has made between this low here and this high here at around 97.41 and a low around 94.78 area. Till the time the price is moving between these this line joining the highs and this line joining the lows, we cannot be sure which direction the price is about to go. But looking at the general trend is up because the price was making higher highs and higher lows. Right now, looking at today's candlestick, it seems like the buyers are not interested in buying the dollar at the higher prices. So that means they'll be looking for a lower price to open their positions in the long direction. So that means there is a possibility that the price will go for the next support. Now the next support may be because there is a minor support in this area around 95.20 area, and otherwise this rising trend line may offer some support to the price. And if these two fail to find to give support to the price, then the next support is at around 94.78 levels. Okay, on the higher side we have a resistance, immediate resistance at 95.93 area, and after that we have a resistance at 96.86 in the US dollar index. Talking about the Euro USD, yesterday's our title was saying that 1.1495 is the possibility where the price is headed to. Why? Because day before yesterday there was an inside bar and yesterday the price broke to the higher side. That shows that the buyers are still interested, and as soon as the price went down today, the buyers came in to push the prices higher. Although there is still a red candle, it has not closed. There are 10 hours and 2 minutes to close this candle still, and I am expecting actually the price to rise either today or tomorrow and day after at up to 1.1495 area. This is the resistance that I'm expecting. After that, 1.1584 is the resistance. On the lower side we have support at around 1.1176 in the euro US dollar. If you switch to 4 hourly, I think you will see a V-shaped recovery in the 4 hourly today. Yeah, when the price went down, it was immediately bought back to push the prices higher. Talking about the GBPUSD, right now trading at the resistance of 1.3609, which we have drawn. Actually, this was a good resistance in the past for these 4 candlesticks, and also here. Now this area is an important area. If we see a close higher than 1.3609 today, then 1.3737 will be exposed in the GBPUSD. On the contrary, if the price resumes its downtrend from here, then the next target on the downside will be 1.3364 for the GBPUSD. Talking about the Australian dollar, today looks like a bullish pin bar, and it is actually headed right into the resistance zone of 0.7221. We need a close above this 0.7221 for 0.7315 to be exposed. On the contrary, if we see a bearish engulfing or bearish pin bar at 0.7221 area, then the price may head to the downward direction again to test 0.7090 as the fresh support. Although this has held as a fresh support here on 13th of February, actually day before yesterday, no, a day before yesterday, 13th February. Let us see what has happened on the 4 hour here. Okay, on the 4 hour we see there was a drop, there was a bearish engulfing, and eventually the price came back again to the same highs, although this is an inside bar on the 4 hourly, but I am expecting it to break to the upside. Any close above 0.7221 will expose 0.7315 in this area. Talk about the New Zealand dollar is again bullish. Now 0.6732, till the time this is not broken, we cannot be sure that the uptrend has resumed. Although the price was in a downtrend for many days, and now the candles are bullish, but till the time this high, that the lower high that the price has made at around 0.6732 area is not broken, we cannot be sure that the price is making higher highs and higher lows. So yes, this is a major resistance. After this is broken, 0.6786 will be the next resistance. On the downside, if the price starts coming down from 0.6732, then 0.6552 will be the next area of support to the downside. USDCHF seems like that the buyers are not interested near 0.9274 and the sellers are jumping in. Now the target for the sellers in this market should be 0.9100, and that is actually a place where if I want to buy, I will be trying to open my buy positions here in this region of 0.9100. Two reasons for that. One is that it was a very good horizontal support in the past, so I'm expecting this to hold again, and if not, then 0.9100 is a major psychological handle also. So yes, this should hold. If it does not hold, then also it should give a bit of bounce back from here. So it is a possibility, it's a good actually area of opportunity to go long. But if we see a close below this area, then the price will definitely go to the dustbin. When I say dustbin, that means 0.9018 and 0.8932 will be exposed in this market. USDJPY is not looking good after meeting the resistance at 116.35 on 12th, I think 9th February. The price is continuously dropping, and it has even broken this short-term rising channel also. Now this break is not looking good, because if the price closes anywhere below 115.20, then 113.48 will be exposed in this market. On the contrary, if because of some reason the price starts going up from here, then 116.35 will still be a good resistance for the price. USDCAD is moving in a very small range. Actually, this range is almost of less than 150 pips. But still, yes, it is tradable at the lower levels of around 1.2658 and at the higher levels of around 1.2775. So 150 pips of range is tradable, but see that the price is in an uptrend here, and actually it is making a triangle. I should show you how. Actually, it is making a triangle, and if this triangle is to be made properly, then the price has to go from here till here. See, there should be a symmetry in the movement, the price has been moving like this. Okay, so it should continue moving like this for some time and then eventually break higher. So this is what I'm expecting the price to move like, and if my analysis is true, then the price should go and test 1.2948 once again before it starts moving down and then eventually break out. So right now the resistance is at around 1.2948 in this market. On the lower side we have support of this rising trend line as well as the horizontal support at around 1.2452 in the loonie. Euro GBP. Euro GBP has actually broken a lot already in this year, and you see 0.9500 was the high on 8th of March last year, and this year from the beginning of this year at around from 0.9292 the price has dropped all the way to 0.8282. Now this is almost a 1000 pips of movement, almost 1000 pips of movement, and right now the price is almost at the lows of that range, almost lows of that range where the price has dropped last. Now this may be an area of opportunity because you see when the price came down to this area, how this daily candle went higher. Eventually the sellers came in again at 0.8476 because this was a good support which was broken, and those who could not join the bandwagon here, they tried to join it here. But see, still that these sellers are not able to push the prices back to the previous lows. That means there is a possibility that the buyers will jump in again, or they will build their positions here in the long direction. And if it happens, then the possibility of going back to 0.9292 will be again. So my advice recommendation is that you keep an eye at this area of 0.8280, or otherwise you can draw a 4-hour channel here in the downward direction, and whenever the price breaks it to the upward direction, you should look for a buying opportunity. I hope you got my idea. So now the price is going like this. When you see that it breaks to the upside, you look for a buying opportunity at the retest of that break like this, and keep a stop loss below 0.8280, which is a very good support, and then look for the targets to the higher side, which is a lot of target because there's almost 1000 pips of movement possible to the upside. I hope that explains everything. Talking about GBP/JPY, today it took a support at 156.08 area. Now the resistance is at 158.20 and support is at 156.08. If 156.08 is broken on the daily candle closing basis, then 153.44 will be exposed in this market. On the higher side, breaking 158.20 to the higher side, 160.10 will be exposed in the GBP/JPY. Yeah, you see on the lower side there are buyers, there are many buyers over here. I think the price may continue towards 158.20 in the coming time, but should you buy it now? Stop loss will be around 60 points, take profit will be around 160 points. It is a possibility to open a position, but a little lower would have been better, because 1:3 reward ratio is what I recommend minimum. So right now it is not a good trade. Talking about CHF/JPY, churning price movement, neither it is going up nor it is going down. On the high side, 127.07 is the area which I will be looking for shorting this pair, but since it is an uptrend, and I feel like that the steam is almost gone from this market, but still that is just my speculation. But if I see a bearish pin bar or bearish engulfing at 127.07, I will be looking for a selling opportunity. But if the price starts going down from here, 123.54 may attract some buyers and can push the prices back to 127.07. Any close above 127.07 will expose 134.51. Any closing below 123.54 will expose 122.54 area. Talking about silver, today silver met the resistance level again at around 23.84. Now I think it is headed back towards 23.12. It has to eventually break from this range, and if it breaks to the downside, then 22.77 will be exposed, and if it breaks to the upside and gives us a close above this, then 24.81 will be exposed in the silver. Gold is trading higher than 1875, which was the level of resistance for us. Now this should act as a support. Switch it to 4 hour. This has broken. I'm expecting the price to actually come back to this area and then go towards 1916, which is now the fresh target for me to the upside. And if the price closes above 1916, then we have 2075 as the next target. On the contrary, if the price starts going below 1875, then it can head towards 1753 area, which is the next support for the gold. So right now resistance is at 1916 and support is at 1875. Brent is again moving in that same channel. Yesterday we thought that there is a possibility that it will break below, but today is an inside bar. So that means there is an indecision between the buyers and the sellers. If the buyer starts pushing price up, then they can find a difficulty at 96.69, which is an area of resistance. And if the price starts going downwards, then 86.71 is the place, I think, where the buyers will be sitting to open the fresh long positions. So the support is at 86.71 and resistance is at 96.69 in this market. Last thing that we are going to talk about is the Bitcoin. Yesterday we said that any closing above 43,917 will push the prices back to 46,289. On the contrary, the price came back down, but still, after even coming down, there is not much follow up. So the price may go sideways for some days before it drops back to 33,385. That is what I'm expecting. That is my speculation, but I was expecting actually price to go at least to the 50% of this fall, from all the way from 69,000 to 33,385. Now the 50% of this fall is 50,927. That is what I was expecting the price to reach before it falls down. So let us see how the things unfold in the future. Till the time this rising channel is intact, we cannot be sure of the price falling, but I am expecting actually the price to meet this rising channel line, and then buyers may jump in to push the prices higher to 50,405. But in this zone, I'm expecting a lot of sellers to be sitting who can push the prices lower. So I'm drawing it in this form so that we can remember it and we can follow up from this in the next week or maybe tomorrow. So that's it, folks, from my side today. I expect that now you know the support and resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Just keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, because if you do that, then you can blow off your account. Okay, and actually when you are looking for 1% profit, then you should look for a potential profit, 1% of your capital on any single trade, then you should actually look for a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take, which is 1% in this case. And with this note, I shall end this video. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. You can leave your suggestions in the comment section. You can ask questions in the comment section. You can try to touch base with me if you want to. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, you can consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos. Also, you can join the DUKAScopy Forex community, and the link is there in the description. I wish you and your family a very happy and profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to include any of the pairs or exotic pairs or any any cryptocurrency, anything, any commodity that you think that we can do an analysis on, you can send them or write their names in the comment section. I will try to include it in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.